Defiant Ogle defied. Perhaps it is simply your imagination, but Svanna's working population feels notably bigger. The glint in Turner's eyes suggests that she'll be happy to explain. Nice to see you, Ty. If you have a moment, I'll tell you the latest. I have a moment. Hello. Thanks to our cool and breezy stables, our hippos have been getting all sorts of luxurious shut-eye, and the little pots can be tempted away from their splashing. All in all, our growing family is bursting with energy. Good thing too, seeing as their services are in high demand. Folks have even started coming around and petitioning for employment, if you can believe it. We've always liked keeping our business to ourselves, so the thought of welcoming in strangers felt dreadfully queer at first. But helping others is what riders do, so we've got some new faces on the team. Besides, as swamped in requests as we are, we'd be lost without the extra help. Help! Help, I say! What the fuck have you got in your head? I appreciate the enthusiastic chorus, Ogle. But what you gone and done to your head? I too would like to know the answer to this question. Ogle, you look fantastic. This is hardly the time for jesting. We are in crisis, I tell you, crisis. There are Gajasura in the jungle. Ever since you mentioned that thief in Matanga, I've had this terrible suspicion. I had to know for certain, so I cleverly camouflaged myself with this Gaja disguise, and set out to investigate. Yeah, very clever. That's a disguise. And you sweating an awful lot. I would choose a pool of sweat over a pool of blood any day. Between the Aura and the Gajasura, there could be no but violence and requital. And there is no doubt as to what I witnessed. A Gajasura in the flesh. The image of it shall haunt my dreams. Those red eyes, that devilish armor, that cart drawn by a frothing hippo. What? A hippo cart? He declared his name with a ghastly voice. Akala. I became an edifice of fear. He asked if I was his Matanga brethren. In that moment, all I could envision was my own death and dismemberment by that beastly creature. Before I knew what had happened, I heard my own voice cry out. No, but I am a passing Manusya. Right. Manusya do have bodies of men and heads of beasts, so if you squint really hard, never mind, ain't no way anyone would buy that. Actually, he was terribly polite about it, pressed his hands together and bowed deeply before leaving me be. You saying you let him go? Ain't no doubt he's the bandit we're looking for. You're a fighter, ain't you? I'm sorry. Well, I've come to cherish the Arkasodara as my friends and allies. Gajasura are another matter entirely. When I came to my senses, I searched the area and found one of your associates injured and missing his cart. No doubt he came the same cart, now in Akala's possession. Luckily, your man's injuries seemed manageable, so I saw to him to Palaka's stand, where Yezan is treating him now. Is that so? Then I owe you my thanks. Sorry for losing my temper like that. Everyone's entitled to their weaknesses. Anyhow, even if he did give us the leg bail, he can't have gone far. I say we track him down while the trail's hot and take back what's ours. They let us reconvene at the Shroud of the Samga. I shall take you to the very place I encountered him. Alrighty. Well, this is not starting how I thought it would. I was not expecting her to run along with a bloody elephant head. I am, however, all here for it. Oh, is it alright? Well, it would be rude not to teleport. It would just be not making use of the services that were provided to me. incredibly rude. Yep. That's my excuse. I'm rolling with it. What we got over here? Oh, the elephant's head's gone. Sierra's in Savannah with others. I wouldn't be responsible for my actions if she gets taken too. I've left Moru in charge, but if this Akala character really is a Gajasura, I'd like to get back sooner rather than later. This is where I saw him. From here, he rode off on that stolen hippo cart, but I can't for the life of me remember which direction he went. I was so paralyzed by fear that north could have been south and east west. To let a phobia get the better of me like this, can I really call myself an adventurer? There ain't no time or use in crying over spilled chai. You were caught by surprise and end of story. We should stay grounded and focus on what we know. Grounded, of course, that's it. Yeah? You could explain before walking. Grandmother would often say that the trail to prey begins at a hunter's feet. And look here, on the ground beneath our feet, wheel tracks, departing in a southwesterly fashion. Alright. I say we divide our efforts to preclude any Gajasura trickery. I shall accompany Turner as a guide, while Tai, you survey the area for hidden villainy. I'm counting on you. Cool. I'm used to being counted on at this point. Let's be real. Conto Papa. You know, look around, see anything other than Big Mouth Mormal? He's naked. So you're naked. Tiny Gajasura. He's tiny? Doesn't seem tiny, but he is naked. Just feel like I need to keep pointing that out. Because it's true. So, you don't appear to be wearing any clothes. So, this is indecent. What are you hitting me with anyway? Rude. Very rude. Bum 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 ba dum. Ba da ba ba ba. The more naked elephants will kill me. Sweeping your gaze across the area, you see no trace of Gajasura, hidden villainous or otherwise. Listen closely to the sounds around you. Faint rustling of wind through the leaves. The snuffing of wild beasts. No hippo carts. The more you know. The more you wish you did not. I have returned. Oh. Are these the ones? I suspect so. I thought I heard fighting. You okay? Looks like we found our man. His eyes really are red, are they? Oh, yeah. Just barely seen. At least he's got some clobber on. Pretty cool armor, actually. Heard fighting? You heard battle, brothers. That armor on his trunk, too. Nice. Hello. I see. That's our cart. Get rid of you. Matanga, tolerance won't be defeated by the likes of you. Why no fire? Bavner full of fire. Akala here. Good for conquest. I ain't got the foggiest idea what delusions you're riding in on, but I'll tell you one thing. You're picking a fight with the wrong island. You'd best give back what you took. and skip along home. No leave till conquest Favner. Small Gadjasura, shame to tribe. No place for Akala and battle brothers. Well, maybe you can join us. Travel far to prove strength, protect brothers. Conquest Favner, home for brothers. We won't stand by and let you conquer Favner. You silence! Akala no fight today. Battle brothers must eat medicine. I see your reasoning, but you ain't got no right to involve my hippo. Let him go, now! Your food good taste, wagon good ride. Good for battle brothers. Soon your home conquest for Akala. Remember. I mean, I think you're gonna struggle with that. We have a dragon. Hey, get back here. Ugh. What kind of person compliments your cooking before riding off with the hostages? He's gone. If hippo carts weren't so fast, we could have given a chase. He said something about being small, but it didn't seem much different than us Arkasodara. Are the Gadjasura seriously massive or something? Oh, about twice as big as your average Arkasodara. It is even said that their leader, the Grand Regent, is indeed so grand that to gaze upon their full stature is to break your neck looking upwards. In comparison, Akala seemed to be quite modestly sized. Were his compatriots similar? Yeah. I see, only slightly bigger then. Still, they must be considered quite small by their other brethren. He said they had no place to go. Can't say I don't know how that feels. Didn't seem very open to negotiations. I know, but keeping his brother safe came before anything, didn't it? I had to damn him for that. Getting pushed out of society for just being who you are can really work your woe. Makes you wonder if you were ever worth anything to begin with. No wonder he's itching to prove himself. Only as him step, the very notion that the Gadjasura could be capable of such nuanced emotions is, pardon me for saying so, preposterous. However, judging a book by its cover does nothing but feed fear and misunderstanding. This is something I certainly learned thanks to my experiences in Favner. You gotta judge others by their actions, of course. So far, Akala's mostly injured my associate, stolen my property, and kidnapped my hippo. But still... Indeedy. Back in Venispati, we lived in a small village, pretty cut off from the rest of the island. People had their opinions of you, and it was no easy thing changing anyone's mind. Remember butting heads with the other villagers to and again over how they treated us. Even made plans to leave town without a hippo to my name. Once. So I think I might have known how Akala's feeling, if only a little. Now let us brace ourselves with some adventuring fundamentals, review the information at hand. The bandit responsible for the assault of a hippo rider, theft of personal property, and kidnapping an innocent hippo is a Gadjasura called Akala. According to him, he and his compatriots are here to conquer Favner, so as to prove themselves to their fellows and secure a home of their own. Akala also seems to have taken a fancy to our cats, which means he's got good taste, but it also means that Svan is high on his list to conquer. If I rallied my people and had you two there to back us up, we could probably put down Akala and his crew full stop, but I'd rather it not come to blows. I'm not going soft on nothing, but causing a hurly-burly don't exactly right any wrongs. I want to talk with the others and see if we can't figure out a way to do this civilly. Setting matters peacefully should also put you on the right side of the Radiant host. I shall be sure to relay your plight to them in a most sympathetic fashion. Now I shall await Hippolycus' stand to check in on your ailing associate. Once he feels well enough to travel, I will send him along. Ty, I'd like your input on our strategy. Head back to Savannah for us to round up the others. Alrighty. See ya. Ooh. Interesting. I assume this is going to end with them helping us. Helping us to run the carts or something. Maybe they'll be our guards. Who knows? Who knows? Not I. Says the guy. He was playing a character called Die. Bum bum ba dum. Alright, team. Now, how about that bandit? Yes. Yes. No, only does the Biff, an innocent courier, he vanishes with our hippo. When I'm through turning that scamp into paste, he'll wish he was turmeric. Normally I'd hand you the pistol, with pleasure, Gasser, but things ain't so simple. After all, in another lifetime, us and the Akala might have been brothers. I agree with the boss. Don't feel right pushing around someone who's been through the same thing we have. Still, knowing that bastard swindled his way into our sweet hippo's heart is bringing me to tears faster than Maru and his damned onions. Since when do our hippos trust the likes of Gajasura anyway? Well, with so many jobs taken as hither and yon, our hippos have gotten used to all sorts of different folk. Even Akala's just one in a crowd. Makes you think, if he can learn to ride a cart, anyone can. Anyone and everyone, I should say. And why not? We gather people here like you and Olga, you know, adventurous. And when a job comes in, we send them out on their own hippo carts. Ooh, that sounds cool. Having a crew of strong arms hanging around the place gives us an advantage. Just in case Akala ever decides to pay us a visit. But they don't all have to be brawlers, never. Say we got some alchemists. We could send them anywhere on the island to take care of the injuries. The right deed for any need, sort of thing. Opening an adventures guild, are we? I like it. Why not? Stop by, have a drink. I heard what's work's available. I think I'm onto something here, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. If I can get a link build connection going with the Kanagana, that'll be even better. We can each give each other moment-to-moment updates. Maru, we've got a kitchen. So how hard could a Mayhane be, eh? Give me a Mayhane, Maru. Mayhane? You got it, boss. I'll get a Mayhane running in a twinkling of a hippo's eye. Cool. Then Akala and his boys can become adventurers, part of the guild. Boom. Perfectamundo. Very nice. Da da da. I just need to fix up that entrance. Thanks to the efforts of Maru and the others, Savannah has a new Mayhane. The hippo riders are now trustworthy couriers of some repute. Connect with contacts across Favnir to reach exciting new heights of business. Alrighty. That's nice. Yeah, so I expect we'll bring those boys in and they'll be part of this adventurous crew thing. Reputation up. You have achieved honored reputation with the Hippo Riders. Your Arkasodara tribal quests are now available from Maru and Savannah. Furthermore, you'll be able to undertake 3 additional quests from Maru. Okay. So yeah. Ooh.